Hi everyone, it's Jenny here. I am inside my homeschooling room. I'm not quite ready for the complete reveal yet. This is one half of the room because we're not quite done, but I wanted to do a little video on some of the quiet time or busy activities or non-screen time activities that I have available for both my preschoolers and my school-age kids. So down here, I am fortunate to have these huge shelves in my room, which you'll see when I do the whole reveal. But I wanted to show you some of the things that we have in our collection and things that we've really collected and gotten as gifts to keep the kids busy at times that we designate as quiet time or downtime or times when they shouldn't be watching a movie. Instead, they should be occupying themselves in other ways. So here are I'm just going to go at it in different places in my schoolroom that I have things. This in here tends to be more for the preschoolers, 5 and 3-year-olds, but others do like some of these things as well. The first thing, and one of them is missing, are these magnet sets. I've gotten Magnetic Creations. I have found these on at Ollie's, and I found a couple different varieties. I also found one at Goodwill. The only complaint is that these tins aren't holding up quite as well, and so they're not shutting anymore. They got a little bent. But like this one's Little Bear, and so what it is it's going to have some images that you can put inside the magnet tin, and then it has tons of Little Bear associated magnets that you can make into different pictures. It's kind of like, oh my goodness, now my mind is failing me, but when we were growing up and we had all those vinyl cling things, I forget what they called them at the time, Colorworks or something like that, Color Forms maybe. So anyway, we have a collection of those, and so we have this dancing ballerina set that the box is missing from. We have Little Bear. Inside here we also have Caillou and a princess set, and we also have this Fifi, which my kids don't even know who Fifi is, but they play with her anyway, some kind of flower creatures. So anyway, those are all just nice, like, hey, go get a magnet thing, and sometimes my 3-year-old especially likes to take them over to the fridge and kind of spread out and make designs on the fridge. So that's one activity. Pardon me. We also have our Etch-a-Sketch in here. We have a whole bunch of these lace-ups that we've collected over the years. I think some are Melissa and Doug, and some are another set. So we've got some that just get laced up individually, and then there's also some that have these boards that you lace them onto the boards. We have lace-ups. Somebody also gave me a brand new pack of lace-ups that are more like cardboard, not poster board, not quite as sturdy, but we haven't opened those. But if we need those, we have another set of lace-ups. Those are good. My daughter got this, a very cute little, my 3-year-old got this little paper doll set where she can take the blank paper dolls and put on stickers and color them in. And this is a Color Zone. I'm not sure. I think it was from my sister, and I'm not sure where she got it. But Color Zone paper dolls, so that's something quiet time activity. And right here we have our collection of many, many, many coloring books. Just so many. I had them upright, but it was hard for the kids to get at, so I put them sideways. And there's everything in here from Lala Loopsy to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Sesame Street and Curious George and all kinds of things. And so there's tons of coloring books to be colored. In the back here I also have some of these. These came, and I forget, they're a popular brand. But it's one of those that has all those educational, one of those companies. So these are the cutting. This is one, Fun to Cut. So they have different cutting projects for you. They're ages 3 and ups. I'd say my 5-year-old, but when he was 4, started liking to do things like that. So I have color, I have Fun to Cut, Fun to Color in the back, and Fun to Trace, I think. So those are sort of like coloring books, but a little bit more hands-on. Let's see. In here I started collecting these. Well, this has a couple different things, but I have a whole bunch of different puzzles that go together. So these are 3-letter words, and you have to build the puzzles. And those, I think, were Bright Start brand maybe. And so those are fun. We have another one that's out that's ABC's that my son is actually working on today. And then this one is cute. This is an old one, but this is, let's see if I can get it with my, this is the animals and their habitats. So there's like the beach, and then you have to match it up with a different animal. So, and then there's bear, and here's, somebody has this one together, the horse in the corral. So those are really cute, and those are really old. I think they were my husband's when he was a kid. But my kids love those. And so we have those kinds of puzzles in here. We also have some tracing cards that it says on one side the letter B to trace, and then the other side has a picture, and these work with dry erase markers. So those are flashcards. Another set from the Bright Starts is these clocks. So telling time, fitting them together. So that's more appropriate for my school age kids. So I have that. Down here we just have some extra chalkboard, so if anybody wants to do some chalking or drawing or tic-tac-toe or anything, we have those down here. This is missing its lid, but I'm sure it's around somewhere. And this is another really cute one. I think this was a Melissa and Doug. Yeah, Melissa and Doug Wooden Bear Dress Up Mix and Match. And it's not a real, doesn't keep them occupied for very long, but you get to have a head, a body, and a feet. And the lid has the lid actually has the little pieces fit directly into them. And then you can create your own different kinds of bears with different things. So those are cute. I think those might have been another Ollie's find. And again, these two came from my sister. Again, this is the Learning Journeys Clever Kids, and there's similar puzzles. They're just newer, so I have the boxes yet, where you put the L with the lion, the P with the pig, and you fit them together. Oh, it looks like they have a Big Lots thing on them. And also What Comes Next. That's like a sequencing. My daughter really liked sequencing. So what comes, they have the bug, and so you can do a sequencing set. This is another sequencing set that we got at a yard sale that we really, really like. They don't fit together like a puzzle piece, but there's just 3 cards, and you have to figure out what happens first. Ages 3 to 10 on there, and that, again, Frank Schaefer. It was from a yard sale, so this might be a really old one. Really, really big favorite of my son since he was 4 years old is this pattern play, and it is really, really cool. It's kind of like tangrams or whatever you would call that, but it's just this board, and it has all these different pieces. Let me see if I can, shapes and colors. Forgive me, I can't get it with one hand. I'm going to be dizzy after this. Okay, so what it is it has this wooden board set, and all these are little individual pieces in different shapes. And what you have to do is you have to take a card, and it tells you what it should look like, and then you have to take all these pieces and turn your board into it. And it's a really, really thoughtful game that you have to really think about. It's from the company Mindware, which is really good stuff. You can get it from their catalog. You can also get it, I believe, at Target or maybe some other places online. So that's a really good one that my son in particular is enjoying. So that's it for, well, almost it. We have this, Melissa and Doug. We have our wooden puzzles somewhere else, but this one they really like to play. This was from a Goodwill find too, and I think it was 99 cents. And it's the one where they have all the things to open and close, and they can hide the different magnetic things inside. So that's Magnetic Hide and Seek Doors by Melissa and Doug. And that is a favorite. My 3-year-old likes to play that one especially. I just saw I got these for my 3-year-old at Ollie's and she didn't use them yet. But they're fatter, maybe easier to use colored pencils. I thought might be better for my younger one. They were from Ollie's. They are, I don't know, 8 jumbo colored pencils from Ollie's. So maybe we'll try to get her to do some coloring with those. So that's our busy bin shelf that I would tell them to go to. But in our other chest over here that we have some storage in,